everybody, welcome back with the Royal Serp Gamer. It's been a while. I'm starting a new series out. I'm playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It's one of my favorite series of all time, and this game is really hard to find nowadays. So I thought I'd give it a little bit of a shot here. I played through it twice. I played through the second game twice as well. So this is where Ike from Smash Brothers comes from. And it's a strategy RPG game. It's kind of like an involved game of chess if you've never played the Fire Emblem series before. Or maybe you've played a lot of the Fire Emblem series, but you didn't pick this one up. Or you played Fire Emblem Heroes and you didn't pick this up when you were younger, or perhaps maybe you played Awakenings for 3DS, and this was before that. And now it's $140 something on Amazon. So if you missed it, I'm going to play through it, and I'll live stream some of this too. But most of it will just be on video, and I'm going to try to get through this before Pokemon Let's Go Pokemon comes out. Whether I get Pikachu or Eevee, hopefully it'll be all done by then. So in the opening cinematics, it's young Ike here, and the man he was sparring against was his father, Grail, and then that's his younger sister, Mist, who's will be a healer later on in the game.
Mist. That song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
So we'll see. I'm not sure if this volume setting is good or not. We'll test it out for this first episode. This is the first time I'm using a Wii to play anything. It's actually on GameCube, and I'm using my Wii to play it because my GameCube is very old and it has problems sometimes reading discs. So, all right, are you all right? I'll be fine. So the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know these are practice swords, but they're still heavy. No right to be so rough on Ike. If it's too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. Miss, you don't have to worry. I told you I'm fine. Ha! You'd better be. Now grab your sword and get ready. What? Don't tell me you're going at it again, but just till I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit on Father. I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... Aha! I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd. What brings you here? Nothing special. Said you're going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry. I got caught up with Ike and my father. It's nothing. Besides, I figure I get a laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold. Missed! Sorry. You came at just the right time, Boyd. You can be Ike's sparring partner. Me? I mean, I think it would be better if he sparred someone for his own skill. I understand. Thank you for the help, Boyd. I don't know about this closer to skill business, but I'm ready. So Boyd's an axe user, and Ike is a sword user, so that's good. So basically, I don't need tutorial windows, no. So basically, you're on this gridded battlefield, and you can zoom in and zoom out. You can check on the status of each person, and you can swap through units. There should be a way. No. Let's see if it's on this. Let's see. No. If you click on the unit, it tells where they can move next. So that means if you're not within this orange area, Boyd cannot hurt you. So a lot of times you can go through it and figure out, oh, where's the best place to go. Because where I'm standing now, I cannot go attack Boyd. But the good thing is I have a sword and he has an axe. So no matter where I go, even though he's at a higher level, my sword will outduel his axe. So I'm just going to move one space, and then he'll come and attack me because I'm in his danger area. Oh, he's going to wait for me. Alright. Remember that. So now I'm next to him, and I can attack. You pick your weapon, you pick who you're going to attack, and it says on the left side what happens. So I'm the blue. I have an HP of 19. My sword's going to hit for 9. Has a 100% chance of hitting. Where he has 18. He has a might of 8, and he has a 100% chance of hitting. You can do it. Boy's got nothing. Take him out. Nothing. I don't have nothing. I mean, and then you get experience for winning. Now, I'm not going to leave the animations on once I start getting into the actual game. So I'll turn those off. But there are animations as well. Ha ha ha, I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Attack again. Which is not a good idea in... Oh, it is. Alright. I thought I was only doing 8. I was going to say, not a good idea because he'll hit me back. But... And then you get more experience for defeating an enemy than you do just for hitting an enemy. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. Good work, Boyd. That's enough. Oh, alright. That bottom corner says, like, oh, you've got a tutorial. Your swordsmanship was easy enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, Mist. Right here. Now she's going to come heal me. Oh, she's giving me a Vulnerary. Vulnerary is an item that you carry around, and it restores 20 HP in this game, I want to say. And they're consumables. I think you get 3 of them, but they do take up a weapon space. You only get to carry 5 weapons, and even though it's an item, it takes up a space. Always take time to heal your wounds in battle, even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. So then that gives you HP back. So I moved out of his zone so he can't attack me first. I'll move in and attack him. Give it to your all. Come on, boy. You gonna give me a challenge this time around? Ike's getting mad. It's imperative that you attack first so that you don't die. Not that it matters, because you can always heal yourself. But since it's 100% hit, it doesn't matter. If it's less than 100, if it was like in the 80s or 70s, you might want to heal first. I'm a big proponent of healing, so... So now, since I defeated Grail, I'll get a level. And then you get random number generator. There's a percentage of type attached to each thing. Like Ike's magic increase is probably low because he's not a magic user, so maybe 5% of the time it increases or less. But then the other ones might have 80, but it's a random number generator, so it's like 60 to 80% chance or something like that. So every time you play, you can get a different Ike. It's not always the same stats. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What, is that true? If you can tell the difference, that means you're improving. You know, I wasn't really giving it all my all either. That is such a lie. Bah. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit I'm ready? What, to join the company, to take on a job? Yeah, I mean, Boyd's already out there in the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. Professional who just got beat. Missed is savage. That was just random chance. Random chance. Got a point, Ike. Alright, tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But if I think it's too much, you're back to trainee status. You better work hard. No problem. Watch. I'll catch up to everyone in no time. We'll see. We better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. So that was the prologue, and then we're going to move on to the chapters. I need to move this camera down a little. There we go. That's better. Chapter 1, the battle begins. So I'm going to try to get this done by the end of the month, the whole game, so that I can do Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem next month, which is also a GameCube game. And then by then, it'll be November, and maybe I'll do a few random short games before I do Pokemon Let's Go. Good morning, Ike. Now, Titania's like Grail's right-hand woman. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. What you are is late. The others are soon up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So what's my first job? Talking with Titania right now. Wait outside till we're done. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grail. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that need taken care of, weren't you? Correct. That request came from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it's best if I route out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shannon, Gatry, and I can handle the other two jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting him to show you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. All right, my first job. Now, Titania is actually a second-level character, or tier character. I think most of them have either 2 or 3 tiers, depending on where you get them. And so she's already overpowered, and her stat growths are low because she's so old compared to the younger characters. They have a lot more potential. So I don't like to use Titania if I can help it, because you can choose who to use and who to hit and such. Captain Titania, preparations are complete, and I'm ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know that we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha! Not today, it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Chaldea. Alright, let's explain what's going on. This is the map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive out some bandits. We're the blue marks here. The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in front of the building up north is their leader. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll end up just getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy move carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that. Oscar and Boyd, thanks for your help. Don't mention it. Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things. Alright. So basically, she's telling about the weapon triangle, so I don't need to know about that. So basically, swords beat axes, axes beat spears, and spears beats sword. And so it's like a big game of it's kind of like a big game of rock, paper, scissors. So this sword guy, I'm trying to move Boyd into a place where he's not going to get hit by the sword user. So I'm going to move him down here so he can fight this axe guy. Boyd has a lot of health. He's not super accurate though, but he has a lot of health. Oh, that reminds me, I need to turn off the animations. Options. Animation off. Alright. So with Titania, I'm going to go here and visit so I can get an item. Ah, you're what the medicine is, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about you. Take this weapon. We have farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. Steel sword. And then you can move people places as well. And I think I'm going to move her here. I'll have Ike fight this guy, and then Oscar right behind him. Oh, he has a lot of iron swords. Now, because of their speed difference, Ike's speed is 8, and his speed is 3, so it's a 3 speed difference. Ike gets to attack twice. So he gets to hit him twice with his iron sword. Whereas the other guy only gets to hit once, and because Ike has a sword and the other guy has an axe, Ike gets accuracy, is more accurate, and he is less accurate. Alright. And then, one thing about cavalry is if you fight someone with your cavalry, and if afterward, if they have any moves left, I think they lose a move for fighting, they can fight again. But you can see, oh, I guess Oscar's still pretty good against this guy. He can hit twice at 82%. That's fine. I'll go ahead and kill him. Maybe. Ah, see, it didn't work.
What's going on out there? Is this some kind of army? Bah, a bunch of mercenaries looking for their next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them and hurt them bad. We'll let this bunch live and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us the rest of our days. It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of cell swords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work how they wanted. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys. That'll teach them.
So the bandits will burn down houses. That one you cannot save. But the other one on the left you can. Now that was a critical hit. You have a certain chance to get critical as well. Alright, so that sword user is going to hit Oscar, but Oscar is a spear user, so he has the advantage. But horses are usually slower, but they have larger move range. So it allows them to move farther, but they attack less. Alright. Can't quite get there, and he's going to knock that house down, so I'm going to have to go over here with Oscar and visit. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. Seraph Road. See, now he can move away, so then I don't have to worry about fighting that axe user with this spear user. And this guy's a little bit faster. I'll be able to kill him. But this guy should die. There we go. But I think I can hit him once, and it should be okay. And then, oh, you can rescue units too if someone gets too low and they can't heal themselves. Someone that's like has high weight can rescue smaller people. So.
Time to move on to bigger things. Now I smash me some mercenaries.
And that's it for that guy. Alright, so this guy, I want him to fight Ike. And I want that guy to fight, and I guess I kind of want Ike to fight both of them. So if I can move Oscar out of the way, so that Ike can get some experience. I guess I can move Boyd up here. Does he have a Vulnerary? He does. Oh, I guess this one has space for items and weapons, but the other games don't. Alright, and then let's see where this guy can go. Alright. So I'm going to move Ike up one space. There we go. Tanya can stay there, because I want Oscar to fight the sword guy, if I can help it. Oh, no, I forgot to heal with Ike. Oh, that was dumb. I meant to heal and I forgot. At least Ike didn't die. Alright, let's see, 7 and 10. Let's see how far this guy can get again. Alright, he can't kill this guy. There we go. Alright. This guy won't move because he's guarding. The objective is to seize this spot, so he won't move. So I can move Oscar out there without fear of him moving. And then item, Vulnerary. So Ike doesn't die. He's going to attack Boyd instead, that's fine. Critical hit. Sometimes the bosses do move off their spots, but on seizes they usually don't. Because they don't want to, you know, if I seize that spot and there was no one there, I wouldn't even have to beat the boss. Well, let's see what this guy does. 6 hit. Alright, so I'm going to heal up once. And then I'll be able to get him. Got the iron sword. Move up there next to Ike. What did she get? What's the thing she got? She got a steel sword. So she can give that to Ike, but it weighs more, so it lowers his speed. So sometimes he'll be able to do 2 attacks with a iron sword, but not with the steel sword. So having a better weapon doesn't always mean doing more damage or anything. Also, heavier weapons are less accurate. So.
Hey, you're nothing but a boy. Last little brat needs beat now and then. Are you ready?
Not today. If you want to run away, now's your chance. Imagine that.
You sassed me. Didn't that beat y'all?
Yeah, well, you've got a stupid axe and I've got a sword, so if I use steel sword, it does 9, but I only hit once. If I do iron sword, it's 6, but it hits twice. So it's actually better to use the iron sword in this case. Oh, and that's a critical hit. So critical hits, you get 3 times as many HP damage.
Well, I meant for better than this. I don't want to die here.
So you almost always get a level out of beating a boss. Not that time. Well, we did, but not a full level. So. Don't need an iron axe. That's. Can I seize with her? Nope. I gotta seize with Ike. Yes. And that's it. That's the first level. That's the end of it, Ike. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprised me to think you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grill is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn about it someday. Hey, Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you're a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it! You didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. So that's the end of Chapter 1. One of the most very important characters in the whole game. Oh, Titania. So this is where you've been, is it? Reese, are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form, even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, you're back at full speed. You won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries, after all, and even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know, I know. My apologies to the rest of the team, then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. It's for the best. Take your time and get fully rested and restored. You are a sole staff wielder, Reese. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our side. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying about, is it a letter? I intend to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like. Oh no, this letter's for you, Titania. For me? Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard, and a man I'd never seen came up and said, "Give this to the red-tressed knight." How curious. I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea, or something of that effect. Oh no, how dare they? Titania, what's the matter? What did the letter say? Reese, take this to Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go for a moment. But Titania... I'll be right back. I'm counting on you. What on earth could that letter have said? So Reese is important because he's like the only person that can heal early in the game, so... Everyone, come quickly. Hey Reese, so how you feeling? What is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. They've been taken by bandits. What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but... Earlier by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers. What are they going to do? Let me see it. Oh, if only they'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at that village. Chaldeope, was it? Taking children as hostages. What cowards. Blast! Wait, Ike, where do you think you're going? I'm going to get missed. But no, Titania, she said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold it on. I'm going too. Stop it, both of you. I'm going with you. Oh, come on. Wait, this is crazy. Do you think you can just ignore the deputy commander's orders? Sure can. The road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it. Are you saying you don't even know where you're going? Unbelievable. You better learn to think before you act, moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Come on. But both of you, this is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all. It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what... Come on, Oscar. Let's go too. I guess we've no choice. Hey, you're not leaving me behind. Out to the bandit hold. So the bandits can go on mountain spaces, but the horses cannot. I think we can, the regular people, but it's one space at a time, so... So you came, did you, boys? Is it just you, then? You came alone? You were seriously underestimating what we're capable of doing to you. And where's that snobby redhead wench you ride with? Titania's not here, it's just us. All I want to know is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course, we got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack back there. Got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups. That'd be you boys. Then hurry up and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? Got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives. Dang it! If you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you whelps. Y'all ready to die? Hey, come on out, it's time to play, lads! There's so many, but we must not lose. Reese, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red-haired knight, they're no match for us. What'd you say, dirtbag? I'll make you regret those words. So, Reese is very, 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 very weak. So, he cannot get hit, basically. It's basically all one-hit KO for him, so... Alright, we got the axe guy. We got the sword guy. We got this sword guy. So I don't want to go up too far. Alright. But we don't want him to get hit by this axe guy either. Alright. So let's see. Put this guy, put Oscar there. And then Swordmaster. There we go. Reese can go. Let's see. Yeah, Reese can go up. Oh, keep your chin up, Rolf. Boys aren't supposed to cry. But I'm so scared. Aren't you even a bit scared, Mist? Of course I am, but listen, we'll be fine. My brother will definitely come rescue us. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure that my brothers will be right there with him. I'm sure they will too, so no more crying, got it? Rolf is like one of the best characters in the game, actually. When you finally get to fight with him. This is a predicament. I guess we can kill this guy with Boyd. And I guess we'll have to go sword on sword with this guy. Oh, he's gonna kill him. The other guy only has 16, so that's good. You can also hide in the bushes. Like, these are bushes. You can hide in these bushes for an extra defense and 10 avoidance. So, let's see what happens with this guy. Alright, it's 100% chance of kill. So that's good. Won't have to worry about moving Reese into a safer spot. Oh, that's good. And they're all axes, so I'm going to move him down here. Alright. So then I can move Reese up here. And everyone's safe. Because Boyd axe on axe is fine. Boyd has a lot of HP. And it should be fine too. There's Titania. I'm sure I told them to wait for me. I should have known they disobey orders. They have no discipline. As deputy commander of the Grail Mercenaries, I cannot allow any more of our people to be harmed. Alright. So the next one up is like way up here, so I can move everyone way forward. The first thing I'm going to do is take Boyd around, right? He's the lowest level. I'm gonna take him around, have him attempt to kill this guy. There we go. And then I'm going to move Reese far forward, can move there. Alright. Have Ike move there. And then I'll have Reese in between, so he can move up as far as possible. And heal Ike. And the healers, they do get experience from healing, which is nice. Not very much, but still some. Titania will be back on the rear, just in case someone comes from behind. And then we'll have Oscar. What's the next guy? An axe guy. Axe, 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 and a sword. So we can have him come up here in the bush. Okay. So 2 axes coming up. That sword guy's a little farther behind, right? Yeah. Yep. As long as we stay out of the sword range, we're good. So we'll just move everybody up. Now if you see, this one is a little bit of a brighter color for green than the other hedges, than the thickets. Those are heal hedges, and they actually give you HP back every turn. So at the beginning of your turn, I think you get 5 HP back or something. Alright, so now they're moving. Just the one is moving. Let's see, is the sword guy going to be able to get there? Yeah. I'm going to put Boyd here. And I'm going to attack with Ike here. Hopefully Boyd will not die in between now and then, but they'd have to have a couple strong attacks, so... There you go, Boyd. Level 4 there. So Ike's the best choice to go forward, so I'm going to pull Boyd back, pull Ike forward, pull Oscar forward, and then heal Boyd. Really, I should be healing every turn with Reese to get that experience up, otherwise it's really hard to move his experience up. So he received a Vulnerary from the sword guy, and he's using it to heal. Alright, sword guy... Both have the same move, right? Oops. Where's the zoom button? There we go. Sword guy can go one farther, so let's put Oscar there. And then heal again to get those 11 experience points. Alright, that's good for now, because he'll come attack. That bandit's going to go heal until he's full anyway, so... There we go, we'll get Oscar some more. No damage, yeah! So he's up to level 4, getting some more level. That was good. So I should probably stop and explain some of the stats. So strength is how strong they are. It affects how much damage they do. Magic is kind of like strength, but for magic users. Skill affects, I think, like some of the things you get later in the game, and maybe how often you get criticals as well. Speed is how fast you are. Luck has something to do with some of your abilities and maybe criticals as well. I'm not sure which is which. Here. Hit percentage. Skill is hit percentage, and then luck is like your random skills you get later in the game that you can equip. Defense is defense against physical attacks. Resistance is defense against magical attacks. And then there's also this thing. This is where you equip your skills when you get there and your weapon levels and stuff. And then this is the biorhythm, and so basically you have like this sine wave that the higher it is on the curve, the more you feel strongly, more likely you are to get better hit percentages, more hits and stuff, so it does vary, the biorhythm thing. So he's a little bit below average, and then you can actually see right now Boyd's is low, Reese's is low, Titania's is high, and Ike's is low. Alright, I'm going to move Ike up into the danger zone. I'm going to heal with Reese. Even though it's only 1 experience and that staff can break, you just have to try to get as many HP or as many experience as you can with them. So I'll see who he's going to fight between Ike and Boyd, because he'll come attack. Because it's not a seize, it's a rout condition, meaning you have to defeat all of the bad guys. Oh, we won't lose, not to the likes of you. That's pretty strong. 10. Only 1 attack. Alright. Let's attack this guy first. 7. 7, and what was Boyd's? 13. Not a very good hit percentage, though. Oof. I'm sure the other guy does not hit for a 7, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull... Yeah, because he can hit. I'm going to pull Oscar over here. And then pull Reese back here. That way Reese can't get hit. Yeah, he only hits for 6, so he's not going to be able to kill Ike this turn. Even if the... Oh, I see, he's healing. That's fine. Okay, so I'll Boyd go up and take care of this guy if he hits him. Get a stronger axe. Okay, that's fine. He can't attack this space, that's interesting. So move Ike there so he won't be as far away. Put Reese there and use his staff on Ike to heal Ike back up. And then I'm going to try to force him to move around Oscar. 8 and 8's pretty good. Actually, I could go for that. That's fine. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Sometimes it's really, really bad. Okay. So everyone's moved that I want to move. It's going back into the heal hedge, which is not good. But I can surround him now. Mag's full. Boy needs some healing. Oh. That's weird. Oh, I see. They need me. I was like, I don't know what's going on. He had a move left in the heal hedge, but he couldn't move anywhere, so it didn't look like he could move. I think I'm going to have Boyd get this kill, because he's still level 4, and Ike's 5. Low hit percentage. But now the good thing about this is, dude can't move. So I can bring everyone up if I want. Because he literally cannot hurt Reese right now. There we go.
This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to sell swords like you.
Level 5 for Boyd. He gets a lot of strength in defense, but not very much resistance. Got a speed wing, which makes speed go up forever. So, all right, somehow we did it. Somehow? What do you mean somehow? We did it because we're better than them. Boyd, calm yourself. What you did was in direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. How it turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. Accept our apologies. Oscar, Reese, what am I supposed to do with you two? I think I'll leave you two to the Commander. He'll know how to handle you, and I'm sure. Now let's find Mist and Rolf. According to the bandit chief, they were in that shack back. Uh-oh. Someone was screaming. Please let us go. I said let us go. Mist! Brother, everyone, you came. Oh, I'm scared. Rolf! Oscar, help me! Rolf, I'm here too. Boyd! Ah! Stop crying. You don't need to worry. We'll get you out of here. That's right. Back up, buddy. I'll try. You aren't either of them, and I'll see you dead. Shut up, you stinking trap. If you want these two alive, you'll throw your weapons down. If you don't, I'll start with the girl. No! Stop. Wait. Huh? Yeah? I'm putting down my weapons, see? Smart move, wench. Deputy Commander. We're here to save them. Now all of you back off. Okay? Dang. It stinks. Alright. So now that you're all unarmed, which means all you can do is watch while I gut this whiny little brat like a fatling pig. Ugh! Oh! Rolf, can you hear me? Mist, is he... He's fine, he just fainted is all. There's not a scratch on him. Don't do that to me. I'm just glad to see you both alive and, well, you're both so brave. Yep, thanks. This guy's dead. This arrow, who shot it? A single arrow right between the eyes? Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. That voice. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? I did just save your lives. Deputy Commander Shinnon, you're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. So that's where you went, Titania. Of course, I knew we'd need reinforcements. I'm glad it wasn't a waste of time. Well done, both of you. In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. All I did was sweat. That was hard work. Brother! Mist, you did well, sis. You must have been frightened. I never stopped believing. I knew that you and the others would come rescue us. I knew you'd come. So, I was fine. Really? That's an improvement on your usual sobbing and nose running. You jerk. My nose does not run. Alright, come on, let's head for home. My goodness, what a day this has been. I think that's where I'm going to cut off this for today. Need some time to upload it, and I don't have that much time left before that, so I'm going to stop here. If you watched me play Earthbound, and you haven't watched my live stream, I'll see if I can put that up here. If not, I'll put up the next to last video live stream, and also maybe my last Super Sweet Sunday. It's been a while, but I'll put those up. And also, if you want to subscribe, click my face in the bottom right-hand corner, and also Click the little bell to get notifications if you want to know whenever I live stream or put up a video. Thanks always for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time with more Fire Emblem. See ya!